Welcome! Today we are looking at the transport system in plants at an advanced level. This is topic 8 in your SS2 biology series. This topic is frequently tested in your examinations. Pay close attention. Let us begin. First, let me explain what transport in plants is. Transport in plants is the movement of water, minerals, and organic substances throughout the plant. Plants need to transport substances from where they are absorbed or produced to where they are needed. Water and minerals are absorbed by the roots. They must be transported to the leaves. Organic substances like sugars are produced in the leaves. They must be transported to other parts of the plant. Transport in plants occurs through specialized tissues. These tissues are xylem and phloem. Xylem transports water and minerals. Phloem transports organic substances. Understanding transport in plants is essential for understanding plant physiology and ecology. Now let me explain why transport is important in plants. Transport is important for several reasons. First, it supplies water to all parts of the plant. Water is essential for photosynthesis. It is essential for maintaining turgor pressure. Turgor pressure supports the plant. Second, it supplies minerals to all parts of the plant. Minerals are essential for growth and metabolism. Third, it distributes organic substances. Sugars produced in the leaves are transported to other parts. They provide energy for growth and storage. Fourth, it removes waste products. Waste products are transported away from sites of production. They are stored or excreted. Fifth, it maintains the water balance. Transport regulates the movement of water. It prevents water loss. Sixth, it supports growth and development. Transport delivers the substances needed for cell division and expansion. Now let me explain the structure of the plant transport system. The plant transport system consists of two main tissues, xylem and phloem. Xylem is a complex tissue. It consists of several types of cells. These include tracheids, vessel elements, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. Tracheids are long, thin cells. They have pits in their walls. Vessel elements are short, wide cells. They are joined end to end. They form continuous tubes. Xylem parenchyma is living tissue. It stores nutrients. Xylem fibers provide support. The walls of xylem cells are thickened with lignin. Lignin is a strong, woody substance. It provides structural support. It also makes the cells waterproof. Xylem transports water and minerals from roots to leaves. Phloem is also a complex tissue. It consists of several types of cells. These include sieve tube elements, companion cells, phloem parenchyma, and phloem fibers. Sieve tube elements are living cells. They are joined end to end. They form sieve tubes. The end walls have sieve plates. Sieve plates have pores. Companion cells are living cells. They are closely associated with sieve tube elements. They provide metabolic support. Phloem parenchyma stores nutrients. Phloem fibers provide support. Phloem transports organic substances from leaves to other parts. Now let me explain the mechanism of water transport in plants. Water is absorbed by the roots. Root hairs increase the surface area for absorption. Water enters the root hairs by osmosis. Osmosis is the movement of water from a region of high water potential to a region of low water potential. The water potential in the soil is higher than in the root hairs. Water moves into the root hairs. It moves through the root cortex. It reaches the xylem. Water moves up the xylem. This movement is called transpiration stream. Transpiration is the loss of water vapour from the leaves. Transpiration creates a negative pressure or tension. This tension pulls water up the xylem. This is called the cohesion tension theory. Cohesion is the attraction between water molecules. Water molecules stick together. This forms a continuous column of water. Tension is the pulling force created by transpiration. This tension pulls the water column up. Adhesion is the attraction between water molecules and the xylem walls. Adhesion helps keep the water column in place. These forces work together to transport water. Now let me explain the mechanism of mineral transport in plants. Minerals are absorbed by the roots. They are absorbed as ions. Ions are dissolved in water. Mineral ions enter the root hairs. They move through the root cortex. They reach the xylem. Mineral transport occurs through the xylem. Minerals are transported in the transpiration stream. They move with the water. Minerals are actively transported into the xylem. Active transport requires energy. It moves minerals against a concentration gradient. Some minerals are transported in the phloem. They are transported as organic compounds. The transport of minerals is essential for plant nutrition. Now, let me explain the mechanism of organic transport in plants. Organic substances are produced in the leaves. They are produced by photosynthesis. They are transported in the phloem. This transport is called translocation. Sugars are the main organic substances transported. Sucrose is the main sugar transported. Translocation occurs from source to sink. Source is where organic substances are produced. Leaves are the main source. Sink is where organic substances are used or stored. Roots, fruits, and seeds are sinks. The pressure flow hypothesis explains translocation. Sugars are actively loaded into the phloem at the source. This creates a high solute concentration. Water enters the flume by osmosis. This creates a high pressure. Sugars are unloaded at the sink. This creates a low solute concentration. Water leaves the phloem. This creates a low pressure. The pressure difference drives the flow of solution. The phloem transports organic substances in both directions. Now let me explain the structure of roots in relation to transport. Roots are adapted for absorption and transport. The root has several regions. The root cap protects the growing tip. The meristematic region has dividing cells. The elongation region has elongating cells. The maturation region has differentiated cells. This includes the root hairs. Root hairs are extensions of epidermal cells. They increase the surface area for absorption. The root cortex is made of parenchyma cells. It stores nutrients. The endodermis is a single layer of cells. It controls the movement of water. The Casparian strip is a band of suberin. Suberin is a waterproof substance. It blocks the movement of water between cells. Water must pass through the cells. The pericycle is a layer of cells. It can give rise to lateral roots. The xylem and phloem are in the centre. They are arranged in a star shape. Now, let me explain the structure of stems in relation to transport. Stems are adapted for transport and support. The stem has several tissues. The epidermis is the outer layer. It protects the stem. The cortex is made of parenchyma cells. It stores nutrients. The vascular bundles contain xylem and phloem. In dicots, vascular bundles are arranged in a ring. In monocots, vascular bundles are scattered. The pith is in the centre. It stores nutrients. The cambium is a layer of dividing cells. It produces new xylem and phloem. This allows for secondary growth. The xylem is on the inside. The phloem is on the outside. Now let me explain the structure of leaves in relation to transport. Leaves are adapted for photosynthesis and transport. The leaf has several tissues. The epidermis is the outer layer. It protects the leaf. The cuticle is a waxy layer. It reduces water loss. The stomata are pores in the epidermis. They allow gas exchange. The guard cells control the opening of stomata. The mesophyll is the middle layer. It contains chloroplasts. The palisade mesophyll has columnar cells. It is the main site of photosynthesis. The spongy mesophyll has irregular cells. It allows gas exchange. The veins contain xylem and phloem. They transport water and organic substances. Now, let me explain the factors affecting transpiration. Transpiration is affected by several factors. The first factor is light intensity. Higher light intensity increases transpiration. Stomata open in the light. The second factor is temperature. Higher temperature increases transpiration. Water evaporates faster. The third factor is humidity. Higher humidity decreases transpiration. The air is already saturated with water. The fourth factor is wind. Higher wind speed increases transpiration. Wind removes water vapour from the leaf surface. The fifth factor is water availability. Low water availability decreases transpiration. Plants close their stomata to conserve water. Understanding these factors is important for agriculture. Now, let me explain the importance of transpiration. Transpiration is important for several reasons. First, it creates the transpiration stream. This transports water and minerals. Second, it cools the plant. Evaporation of water absorbs heat. Third, it maintains turgor pressure. Turgor pressure supports the plant. Fourth, it helps regulate temperature. Transpiration prevents overheating. Fifth, it facilitates nutrient uptake. Minerals are transported with water. Transpiration is essential for plant survival. Now let me give you sample exam questions. Define transport in plants. Transport in plants is the movement of water, minerals, and organic substances throughout the plant. Name the tissues involved in transport. Xylem transports water and minerals. Phloem transports organic substances. Explain the cohesion-tension theory. Cohesion is the attraction between water molecules. Tension is created by transpiration. These forces pull water up the xylem. Describe translocation. Translocation is the transport of organic substances in the phloem from source to sink. State the adaptations of the root for absorption. Root hairs increase surface area. The endodermis controls water movement. The xylem transports water. Explain the factors affecting transpiration. Factors include light intensity, temperature, humidity, wind, and water availability. Let me summarise. Transport in plants is the movement of water, minerals, and organic substances. Xylem transports water and minerals. Phloem transports organic substances. Water moves by the cohesion-tension theory. Minerals are transported in the transpiration stream. Organic substances are transported by translocation. Roots, stems, and leaves are adapted for transport. Transpiration is the loss of water vapour from leaves. Factors affecting transpiration include light, temperature, humidity, wind, and water availability. Practice these concepts. When you have them down, move to topic 9.